Hello and welcome to Where the Living Room Used to Be, a podcast about Rhode Island's music scene.
Hey everyone, it's James. On this bonus episode, Armand Aromin shares some words of encouragement. He also talks about what can happen at pub sings and a little bit more of what that scene is like, and the merits of making something your own. So I hope you enjoy this little bonus episode. If you can, please leave a rating and review, as well as subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts. Doing any of those things would really help out a lot. So thanks.
I wanted to ask you, Armand, is there a piece of music advice that someone, whether it's like a teacher, a mentor, bandmate, that may have given you that you'd like to pass along?
Everybody can sing.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at varying levels, but if just because you don't consider yourself a good singer or because someone else said that you're not a good singer doesn't mean that you shouldn't sing.
Mm-hmm.
When we do our pub sings, the events that I mentioned before, where we're sitting around a restaurant or a venue or wherever, and we're just singing a cappella, it's not a performance. That's the thing I want to stress about that is it's not a performance. We're all just sitting around.
Yeah.
There's no focal point, ideally. It's a pretty democratic situation. Everyone can lead songs, and sometimes you have someone who's gonna lead a song that's sung amazingly, is sung very strongly and very well, and then the next person might not, but that's also totally fine, and there's no judgment on that person, because we're going to sing relative to how the leader of the current song is singing it. We're going to meet them where they are rather than
I gotcha. Yeah.
Try to force them to project or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. Everybody can sing. It's a very satisfying thing to be able to sing with others.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah. I would say that would be my piece of advice.
Yeah. Then I guess, kind of similar to that, but a little bit more from just your own experience of playing and teaching music. Is there something from your experience of, even just researching and writing records and all this stuff? Is there something that you would pass along from your own experience over this time?
Yeah, I guess I would just encourage you to find your own voice.
Okay.
In the music. Make something your own. Don't put on an accent just because it's an Irish song.
Uh-huh.
I would be horrified if I decided to sing a Jamaican song and put on a Jamaican accent.
That
would be not so good.
Yeah.
I maybe for a hot second I tried the whole put a bit of the Irish, an Irish accent on, but that definitely did not work for me. I just use your own voice and make the song work for you, or the melody or the piece or whatever it is. Yeah.
Cool. And last one to put out there is what inspires you? It could be musically or in life. Is there something that you draw upon?
I guess a lot of my friends. I think I've almost always been inspired by my friends in the music scene, specifically. My partner Ben, He's a big inspiration on me. And a lot of our other friends kind of do similar work that we do, but in their own fields. And they also do it in their own voice. And I find that very inspiring, that, you know, they're not trying to recreate the sound of this field recording.
Yeah. Okay.
And if they do, then they're making a point of doing that, and they'll say that. But yeah, no, I really admire that they'll just go for it and do it in their own personal way, their own personal stamp on it.
Well, thank you. This has been fantastic. I appreciate it.
Yay, yeah. Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for listening. In the full podcast, Armand shared some of the places that the Vox Hunters have played in the States, but he didn't mention one spot that's really cool that's here in Providence called the Music Mansion. So this next song was recorded live there from a performance in 2017 and was originally written by Oliver Shaw. For those that are not familiar with Oliver, he composed dozens and dozens of songs during his career, which began in the early 1800s and was recognized by some as the very first American-born music star in the United States. In 2012, Oliver Shaw was inducted into the inaugural class of the Rhode Island Music Hall of Fame. So with that, enjoy this next song entitled Bristol March.